Hello friends, so here is another question on sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression. So here it is given how many terms of the AP, which is given by 3579, must be added to get the sum of 120. Okay, so here we have the arithmetic progression given by 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Okay, so here we have the first term a, which is equal to 3, and the common difference d is equal to 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. Constant common difference, 7 minus 5 2, 9 minus 7 is equal to 2, and so on. Okay, and here it is given how many of these terms, how many number of these terms should be added so that we have the sum equal to 120. Okay, so here the value of this n, that is unknown. So we have the formula of sum of nth terms of an AP, which is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, we'll be using this formula. Okay, not the last term one, n by 2 into a plus l. That is not applicable here because there is no information about the last term. Here we have information related to the first term and the common difference. We want to determine the number of terms. So this is the appropriate formula. So here we'll put the values. N is unknown, so n by 2 into 2a, that is 2 into 3, plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 2, that is equal to 120. Okay, that implies n by 2, which is equal to 6, plus 2 into n minus 1, so it is 2n minus 2, that is equal to 120. That implies n by 2 into 2n plus 4 is equal to 120. Okay, so that implies here n by 2 into 2 into n plus 2, that is equal to 120. So 2 gets cancelled, so that implies we have n into n, okay, n into n plus 2, that is equal to 120. That implies n square plus 2n, that is equal to 120. So we are getting it in the format of a quadratic equation. So we know how to solve quadratic equation. So there are different ways. Here it is very simple and straightforward. We will be using splitting the middle term. So n square plus 2n minus 120 is equal to 0. So we have to split the middle term in such a way that the sum of those split terms, that is equal to 2, and the product is equal to minus 120. So we can do it as n square plus, yes, 12n minus 10n minus 120 is equal to 0. Here 12 minus 10, that is equal to 2, and 12 into minus 10, that is equal to minus 20. So we have, that implies n into n plus 12 minus 10 into n plus 12, that is equal to 0. That implies we have n minus 10 into n plus 12 equal to 0. So we have two possible values of n. One is 10 and another one is minus 12. Now obviously the number of terms in the AP, okay, it cannot be equal to minus 12, it cannot be negative. So this is out of the question. So this is the right answer. The sum of 10 terms in this given AP will give us a value of 120. Okay, for this. So here is another question on sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression. So it is given the first and last terms of an arithmetic progression are 7 and 49 respectively. If the sum of all its terms is 420, find its common difference. Okay. So in the given question, we have, for the given AP, we have the first term equals to 7 and the last term, that is equal to 49, and the sum of all its terms, that is equal to 420. Okay, now we have a formula which involves these parameters. The sum of n terms, which is expressed as n by 2 into a plus l, where a is the first term, l is the last term. Here this formula is applicable because the information is available with us. First term, last term, and the sum. So here first we have to find out the value of n because that is unknown. So we'll put the values, so that implies n by 2 into a, which is equal to 7, and l, which is equal to 49, that is equal to 420. That implies n by 2 to 56 is equal to 420. That implies n is equal to 420 to 2 by 56. So we have to 628. So we have 14, 28, 2, so it's 30, and 30, that is 15. So we have the total number of terms that are present in this AP, that is equal to 15. We have determined the number of terms that are present. It has been asked to find the common difference. Now another thing which we studied in the general nth term of an AP is that the last term, if the total number of terms are known, the last term is equal to Tn, where n is the total number of terms that are present in the AP, and that is given by a plus n minus 1 d, where n is the total number of terms present in the AP. Okay, total number of terms in the AP. Only in that case this formula is applicable. So we have the last term equals to 49. So 49 is equal to the first term, which is equal to 7, plus n we know, 15 minus 1 into d. We have to determine the value of d. So that implies 49 minus 7 is equal to 14d. That is 15 minus 1, that is equal to 14. That implies 14d is equal to 42. That implies d is equal to 42 by 14, which is equal to 3. So we have the common difference equals to 3. Okay, so this is the answer. It was asked to find out the common difference. Common difference is equal to 3.